I thought it would be useful at this stage to update you on what we in the Fire and Rescue Service have been trying to do and are trying to do to support our communities here in Bedfordshire. I know that many of you are following us on various social media outlets. I hope you'll continue to do that, and that everyone will remember those key messages to stay at home and save lives. I'd like to take the opportunity as well to thank all of our colleagues in the NHS and the emergency services and all of the staff in the Fire and Rescue Service here in Bedfordshire for the fantastic work they're doing through this very, very difficult time. And we will continue to try to recognise that and applaud that appropriately. Thank you also to all of you that are having less bonfires. I spoke about that a couple of weeks ago, and we're now finding that we are dealing with less bonfires. That's very helpful. It's particularly helpful that the local authorities have reinstated green waste collections, which I'm sure is helping with that as well, and we're very grateful to them. In terms of the fire service operations, our operational crewing remains very strong. All of our fire engines and support vehicles are available, and we are responding to operational incidents as usual. And many of you will know that only yesterday we responded to a fairly serious fire in Dunstable. Can I again thank the staff that are making that happen. At the same time, we're still carrying out high risk fire prevention in properties and in premises, and of course our fire education programme for high risk people is still continuing as well. We're continuing the work with East of England Ambulance Service, and we've provided more drivers to drive ambulances, and they're currently being trained to give us a total of 27 fire service drivers that are driving ambulances. We're also helping by providing driving instructors to support the training of ambulance personnel in patient transfer vehicles. I'm really pleased to have been able to help the Friends of Bedford Hospital in their initiative to provide scrubs for Bedford to meet the shortage of theatre scrubs that Bedford Hospital are experiencing. And we have helped by transporting cloth and partially finished garments and patterns and finished garments around the county, particularly the north of the county, in order that they can be put together and sewn, and then finally 350 theatre garments being provided to the hospital. And it's a great initiative by the Friends of Bedford Hospital, and we're very pleased to help with that. We've also been helping with the distribution of PPE to chemists, particularly in the Leighton Buzzard area, but elsewhere in the county as well. And thank you to the people that have provided that PPE for us to distribute onto the chemists who are having difficulty with that supply line. And the food parcels are still available, and in this week we have delivered a further 100 or so of those support and welfare packs for vulnerable people in the community. It is, of course, today the very first day of Ramadan, and it's sometimes difficult for communities to change the way that they do things. But remember, please, that the safest thing is to stay at home and maintain physical distancing. But can I wish all of our residents, our whole community and our staff, Ramadan Mubarak. Please stay safe. Please try to enjoy the weekend coming up, but with social distancing and in safety. Please don't have any more bonfires and no more sky lanterns. But if you need us, call us and we will be there.